Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss about the chapter Molecular Basis of Inheritance, which is in class 12 CBSE syllabus. And we have already seen the first, second and third part, and the part here is part 4 that focuses on the central dogma. So this is the central dogma, it is one of the most important things to understand in biology. And generally there can be some questions from this part as well, and we'll discuss what kind of questions as we progress through the video. So central dogma, what is central dogma? The central dogma in molecular biology is proposed by Watson and Crick. You should remember that who proposed the central dogma? It was proposed by Watson and Crick. And it stated that the flow of information is from DNA to RNA to protein. Okay, we all know DNA is made up of sequence of nucleotides. Okay, from nucleotide sequence or from gene sequence on DNA, it then gets converted into RNA, and then from RNA this gene is converted into sequence of amino acids, and the sequence of amino acids determine what kind of protein is going to be formed. So you need to remember that the central dogma is gene that is present on DNA converting to RNA that determines the sequence of amino acid resulting in the formation of protein. So DNA, RNA, protein. In some viruses, this is important, in some viruses called as retroviruses. Do you know any examples of retroviruses? HIV, HIV is a retrovirus. And related transposable elements called as retrotransposons, RNA is used as a template to synthesize DNA. Okay, and this process is called as reverse transcription. So the process of DNA getting converted into RNA is known as transcription. So what will be the process of RNA to DNA? It will be reverse transcription. Okay, just because DNA to RNA is called as transcription, so RNA to DNA is reverse transcription, and it is catalyzed by the enzyme reverse transcriptase. It is very easy to remember, so DNA to RNA that generally takes place in most of the organisms is called as transcription. However, in certain retroviruses and retrotransposons, RNA is used as a template to synthesize DNA, and this is called as reverse transcription, which is catalyzed by the enzyme reverse transcriptase. Okay, the genetic information usually, in most of the organism flows from DNA to DNA during replication. So, what happens is that each cell has to divide to make more of those. Okay, so when a cell divides, the DNA also has to replicate. So the conversion of DNA to DNA, it is not basically conversion, it is just replication. So this process here is called as replication. So genetic information usually flows from DNA to DNA during replication and from DNA to protein during its phenotypic expression in an organism. And how this DNA to protein takes place? By intermediate RNA. So DNA is converted to RNA, RNA is converted to protein. Okay, so the genetic information flows from DNA to DNA and the process is replication, and from DNA to protein during its phenotypic expression in an organism. So you have to remember, what is the central dogma? The central dogma is that the information generally flows from DNA. And what is there on DNA? DNA is sequence of nucleotides, and then there is sequence called as gene that is then transcribed, because the process of DNA to RNA is transcription to RNA, and then this determines the sequence of amino acid that forms the protein. Okay, so basically the genes on DNA will determine the sequence of amino acids for proteins, and in between is RNA. Okay. So here we will again discuss the same thing, and here we have like a picture, so it's much more clear. So this is the double helical DNA molecule. Okay, and then there is gene. What is gene? Gene is a specific sequence of nucleotides. So when DNA is converted to DNA, the process is called as replication, and this occurs because the cell has to divide, so the DNA also must replicate. So DNA has genes, and the process of conversion of DNA to RNA is called as transcription, and then this is called as transcript. Okay, so the sequence of genes, it is basically conversion of DNA to RNA in a process called as transcription, and on RNA the product is called as the transcript. And then when RNA is converted to a sequence of amino acid, it is called as translation. So the first step is transcription, then it is translation. So conversion of DNA to RNA or gene to transcript is by transcription, and RNA to a polypeptide or the transcript to an amino acid chain is called as translation. Okay, here this is the sequence of amino acid which is called as a polypeptide chain, and then the polypeptide chain further gets converted into protein. Okay, and we will see this later, much later in the later parts of this chapter. We will see how a polypeptide chain gets converted into protein. It is nothing, it is very simple. So polypeptide chain is just sequence of amino acids. Okay, so this sequence of amino acids then forms protein, and then there is like folding that takes place, and various bondings that takes place. So this polypeptide chain is a straight chain. Okay, it is just a straight chain. And then there is like a secondary structure, there is a tertiary structure that results in the formation of protein. But this we will look in much more detail later. Here what you need to understand is the central dogma in molecular biology. It is a very important concept also for the future, when you are studying biology. So DNA, when DNA gets converted to DNA, it is replication. When DNA to RNA, transcription. RNA to polypeptide chain, translation. Okay, and then again there is this, in case of certain retroviruses and retrotransposons, RNA is converted to DNA, and this is called as reverse transcription, reverse transcription, because what is transcription? Transcription is DNA to RNA, reverse transcription is the opposite. Sometimes they can ask you questions around this diagram, so it is important that you know this, and it is very important concept for biology. The transfer of genetic information from DNA to protein involves two stages. So the first is transcription. What is transcription? You know, right? The transcription, DNA to RNA or the gene to transcript. So it is the transfer of genetic information from DNA to RNA, and the RNA is mRNA. And what does this M stand for? M stands for messenger. You can remember it is like a messenger. It gives a message from DNA to RNA and RNA to protein. So RNA is the messenger for conversion of gene into protein. Okay, that is why it is mRNA. We will see different types of RNA also later in this chapter. So what is transcription? It is transfer of genetic information from DNA to RNA, which is mRNA. And then the second step is translation. It is the transfer of information from RNA, mRNA, messenger RNA to protein. So you see, this is how it is happening. It is DNA, then it is mRNA, and then it is protein. So this M is messenger. So this messenger RNA acts as a messenger to convert information from DNA to protein. The transfer of genetic information from DNA to RNA is sometimes reversible, whereas the transfer of information from RNA to protein is always irreversible. Okay, so the transfer of genetic information from DNA to RNA, like from DNA to RNA, and this process is called as transcription. So the transfer of genetic information from DNA to RNA is sometimes reversible. And we have seen, so from DNA to mRNA it is transcription. What is mRNA to DNA? It is reverse transcription. Okay, and where does reverse transcription occur? It takes place in retroviruses and retrotransposons, as we saw in the previous slides. So, the transfer of genetic information from DNA to RNA is sometimes reversible, whereas the transfer of information from RNA to protein, which is translation, is always irreversible. You can never have a protein, you can never form an mRNA from a protein. This can never happen. So the process of translation or the process of conversion of mRNA to protein is irreversible. Okay, however, mRNA to DNA is sometimes reversible in the process reverse transcription. So this is a very important point. So this video basically introduced you to the concept of central dogma. So here the important thing that you should know is information is from DNA gene to mRNA transcript to sequence of amino acid that ultimately will form the protein, and that the conversion of DNA to RNA is known as, what is this known as? It is known as transcription. Okay, so sometimes this is irreversible, because when sometimes RNA is converted to DNA, this process is called as reverse transcription. Okay, so this process can be reversible. However, once RNA to protein, and this process is called as translation. So this process is completely irreversible. So it is very important to know. And what is this RNA here? It is mRNA, and M stands for messenger. Okay, because it acts as a messenger to convert information from DNA to protein. Okay, so these are the important points that you must know from this part. Thank you for watching the video.